started on a competition flying and then moved to aerobatics. Billy Segalla on the wing is from Canaan, Connecticut. He's been flying air shows since 1976 when he was but 16 years of age. They're all formed up to the left in these beautiful Christian Eagles. Originally, this airplane had 200 horsepower. The engine's now considerably above that, well above the 300 horsepower mark. It gives it a lot more power and a lot more vertical climb capability. Right off the bat, they're going to come down the show line and do 2 formation loops. Now, I want you to watch as these 2 airplanes go through this loop, how closely they stay parallel to each other. Even over the top where the airspeed is bleeding off, they're right there in position down the other side, still holding that minimum separation wingtip to wingtip. It was so much fun, they're going to do it again for you folks down. Classic air show maneuver coming up. This is one that has been done since time immemorial at air shows. It's called the barrel roll. Looks like you're just rolling right around the barrel. Up they go together in formation. With Billy Segalla, spinning around in smoke behind him. Both these gentlemen over the years have had a connection to the old Rhinebeck Museum and Aerodrome in New York, where they fly very early antique airplanes, many of them actual airplanes and not reproductions of those aircraft. And I personally have known both these guys a long time, and they personally have known me a long time, and they still say hi to me when they see me. But Bill Gordon isn't flying air shows, he spends time with his kids. Billy Segalla loves time with his family in the construction business. All right, here we come with no smoke on. There's a reason for this. By each other on 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, roll the airplane up set up for that loop to the lead of the weekend. I'll try to do Iron Eagle Air Show as he formed, starting in 1976. He joined up with Bill Gordon to form the Iron Eagles in 1990. He has more than 11,000 hours of flight time and has flown over 1,000 shows to date. Bill Gordon, in case I failed to mention it, has done all the modifications, and there have been many, to these two Christen Eagles to make them the airplanes they are today. That included removing the forward cockpit, much more powerful engine, and many, many other changes. Coming up next, a quarter cloverleaf loop, followed by a switchblade arrowhead. Here comes a quarter Billy Segalla is going to have that race with the electric motorcycle. Right now, though, they've rejoined, but in a trail formation, we call this, one ahead of the other. And in this formation, they're going to try to follow each other through a loop. Billy Segalla and Gordon, the Iron Eagles. They're going to come down through here in their photo pass. And just so you can get a look at all aspects of the airplane, they're going to do it a little bit differently. You see them right now down in the far left there, both right side up. Billy says, all right, I'll turn mine upside down. Ladies and gentlemen, the Iron Eagles and their mirror pass. But you know what? She's moving along at a pretty good clip right in there. She just said on the radio, "Darn it, you got me."
Only place you'll see something like that. The air show at Lehigh Valley. Ooh.